Hello there. Hi, my friends and family of the internet. My name is Day, and on my channel, I do budgeting. I would say low income, but it's more than what I had before. So it's not necessarily that low. So medium income is low compared to my goals. So we won't bother with the logistics of whether it's low income or not. But I do budgeting on my channel. And I haven't been too consistent. You look at my previous videos, I just started working again a couple months ago, so I'm back at it again. I am very late with this January budget. I haven't filled out anything, so I'm gonna do that here with you today. I get paid again, so I already had one paycheck. I get paid again. I did get the $1,200 stimulus payment. Well, it's $600, but I have a child, so I got $1,200 for that. I don't even have space for that on here. I got my unemployment back paid finally. And again, I don't have space for that on here. But we'll just fill out what we can. I will try to make this as quick as possible. I know, again, I'm late with this. I had a lot going on. Long story short, due to my mental and emotional well-being last semester, my first semester of the Masters of Social Work program, I did not do that well in school. I withdrew from classes, got a D in a class, got a C in another class, and it made my GPA too low. Therefore, I was kicked out of the program. So the past week, I was scrambling to get into a different program. By the grace of God, I was able to get into another program. So their classes started last Monday, and I was able to get in on Thursday, but I wasn't able to see any of my classes until Friday. So yeah, like the whole weekend, I've been trying to navigate their class portals, their online class portals, and all of that. So that's pretty much what I've been up to, and that's a reason why I've been late with getting this video done and out. I just had a lot on my plate. I still have a lot on my plate, but I feel like it's kind of starting to balance out and even out. So I'm gonna go ahead, jump into the budgeting part of the video, and then I come back, and if you want to listen to me ramble some more, you can do that. All right, so this is my January budget. This is the little what's this called, spreadsheet or whatever that I created. Just something to start off with to be a little more organized. So I have a couple things here with me. I have my notebook from December just so I can look at some stuff. It is past half of the month, so we're gonna do really quick the budgeted and the actuals. I'm actually gonna do the budgeted for a few things, and then the actuals afterwards. So first, let's go ahead and put in what I don't even know when I got paid. Sorry, let me pull up my calendar real quick. So my second check is for, hopefully you can see this, I'm a lefty. I was gonna polish my nails for y'all today, but I didn't have time after I started cleaning up and stuff. So I got paid on the 22nd. I'm getting paid on the 22nd, which is this Friday. And I got paid on the 8th. So let's go ahead and put 21, just in case I keep these and look back at them. So the budgeted amount that I calculated for my paychecks would be $1104.96. So my budgeted amount is about $1104.96 on both checks. And I just like to do that. It was like the hours that I work times how much I make. And then check one, what I actually got paid. Thought I had another pen. I'll go ahead and write this in pink. So this first check I actually got paid $1153.58. Now let's go back and look at and stuff. So for the first check, what I usually pay out of that check would be, I never sat down and looked at a calendar, so I do apologize. So let's go ahead. I do gas. I always buy gas out of every check, and it don't matter how much gas I buy. Car insurance, renter's insurance, Netflix, and I believe Netflix went up. And I don't know if they took money out of my account. They probably did today, or they're going to tomorrow. Google comes out of my second check, and my credit card has to come out of my first check. So whatever credit card payments. And I did make a credit card payment, y'all. Because I had to pay like $300. And I actually paid it all off. So gas. I'll just put 1.8. My gas typically does last me 2 weeks. A week and a half to 2 weeks. The car insurance is due on the 15th of every month. I don't know how I put 21 right there. The same with my renter's insurance on the 15th of every month. Netflix is the 15th, but they be taking it out like a day or two after the 15th. And then my credit card payment is always due on the 18th of every month. So let's go ahead and look down here. I always pay rent out of my second check, which is due on the 1st of February. Did it again. And then Google, my little Google Play, whatever it is that I have, where I can listen to music without any ads. 11. Jesus. I don't have my, sorry, I don't feel like getting up. So we're just going to scratch that out. What am I looking at? Google. That is due on the 1st. It's like the last day of the month, the 1st of the month. So we'll just do that. It can come out on the last check. And then again, gas. And I've been buying the groceries and stuff since I had a nice little piece of change. So I don't even have that in here. But I do need to sit down and talk to Eric as far as getting our finances and having budgets for things that we have together, like the household stuff and all of that. Like yesterday, I went to Sam's and grocery shopping, so I spent almost $300 because we needed stuff for the house. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll get it more organized starting in February because we have to if we're buying a house. So gas, I always say my gas is about $140 a month or $70 per paycheck. Now I go ahead and do this too. I didn't put that. Y'all see? Y'all ain't gonna want to deal with me doing this. $11.99 for Google. Rent is $6.60. I forgot to ask Eric if the rent actually did go up for January because I gave him $6.60 last month. But they did say, I don't know if y'all recall, but they did say last month that they were going to raise it $50 if we didn't sign a lease. And you know, I'm like, y'all can kiss my butt. So for the car insurance for January, I budgeted $121.10. And they actually didn't take anything out, per usual. The renter's insurance is always $10.44, so that's what I budgeted. And they took out $10.44. Oh, I was supposed to use a different color, huh? Netflix is budgeted $16.85. But I just read an email that said it was going up this month to $17.90 something. And I didn't check to see how much they took out. And then the credit card, I should have pulled up my bank statement. Y'all, I owe $400 on my credit card. And out of these checks, out of January, I was going to pay $300 out of this check. So I'm going to go ahead and put $300 right there, because in December I paid one something. I owed $4 something, and I paid $1 something in December to leave just $300. And that's exactly what I paid, was $300. So that was accurate. And then gas, y'all know I don't be knowing with gas. I don't even remember the last time I got gas, to be completely honest with you. So that's that. So we can go ahead and add up our, so you know what? I should change how this is. Like, I got to add these up, right? And then I should see what the difference is. That's what I should do, huh? Y'all get to be with me during my thought process of doing this. So that's kind of fun. So 70, using my laptop that need to be charged, plus 121, 10, plus 10, 44, plus 16, 85, plus 300. So the total for my budgeted amount was $518. Why do I feel like I'm leaving stuff out? I am. Actually, it's going on that one. $518. And I did this like this. I created check 1, check 2 for a reason. Because sometimes some of this stuff might fall into check 1. Such as it's called LG&E, but that is Louisville Gas and Electric. So that's our electricity. And I believe it will be due. It's usually due on the 22nd or 23rd. So I'm going to say 23rd. And it's being about, I'm going to go ahead and say $90. I don't remember seeing a bill. Normally I take them and put them up. So, I actually haven't looked at that yet, because I'm like, it's coming out of check number 2. I'll check it next time. So yeah. So for the first check, we have a total of $518.39 for my bills. So if I wasn't balling out of control right now, we would better discuss what my sinking funds will look like. But I've been acting like I ain't got no sense. So here's the difference. I don't know if I should put a negative, but the difference is $586.57. So that means out of my budgeted, and what my, this would be my budgeted remaining balance after I pay my little bills that I have right here, would be $586.57. That's a decent amount of money. That's a decent amount of money to have. So that's where I will come over here and look at my sinking funds, cash, cash envelopes and all that, and decide what I'm going to do with everything. I told the kids I'm going to start paying them an allowance. So, like, that will come out of there. Their allowance is based on their chores. So they basically work, and they get paid for the work that they do. So I can make a sinking fund for each child, which I have 3. So let me go ahead and write that over here. So I have Desi, which is my biological daughter. And then we have Trin and Bella. So I will write their names here, and then I will list, their sinking fund, like how much I'm going to put in each paycheck, how much I'll put in. Now, that don't mean if I put in $40 for each one of them, which is as 120. She's only here every other week, and then when school starts back, it will be every weekend. So she'll get less than these 2, obviously. But even if I say $40 or $50, that don't mean they go get $50 or $25 per week, because they do be struggling with getting chores done. So you get paid for the work that you do. That means if you don't do $25 worth of work a week, like you miss a day, that's only $20. So I will just leave the other 5 in there, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So, that would be the sinking funds, how I would do my sinking funds. I do want to do like birthdays and Christmas. So I have to start a sinking fund for that. So it's probably not going to happen. It might, but it's probably not going to happen for this month where I start just pulling money over, because I want to first get this house stuff situated. So anyhow, so I'm not going to look at the actuals on this side, although like I know this is, that's going to happen. Rent 660. Well, I don't know actually. I don't know. But like the gas would be different. So I just wanted to kind of jump in here and just get this started so you all can see it. And then this weekend, I'm going to finish up check number 1, because I don't know how much I've paid in gas. And they didn't take out for car insurance this month, and I'm not sure why. And then I need to make sure how much they took out for this. And then we'll go ahead and look at my actuals, and then everything will be finished. So we can look at it all at one sitting. So this video isn't any longer than what it is already. And once I talk to Eric, which will be probably tonight, because he's been wanting to look at houses, we will determine other sinking funds that I need to contribute to. We will determine grocery, like how we're going to do a grocery budget, how much am I going to pay, and how much is he going to put into it, and all of that. So we're going to determine all of that this week. I'm going to try to get those conversations taken care of before I do my next video, so then we can kind of go over and talk about it. But I will real quick do the total right here, since I'm here and it is here. So we have $660 plus $11.99 plus $70 plus $90, and the total is $831.99. And then our difference, of our budgeted amount will be so my difference for my second check is always going to be smaller, simply because the biggest bill come out of that one. So it's $272.97, which will be the difference. And again, once I sit and talk to Eric about what we're going to do, this will look different. I might tweak this a little bit, or I might keep it the same for now. So for February, it might look like this. But I kind of like it. I mean, I can just keep doing it like that so I can see it outside of all these boxes and stuff. But yeah, so far this video is like super duper long, and this is my budget so far for January. Everything else I will have for you next time. Okay, so now that you've seen my budget and what I need to get it together. And I'm going to get it together. I need to get it together, and I'm going to get it together. That was my budget. And you know, I stay on the struggle bus. That's what I do. You know, and I just bring out with me. This is not I have not been trained in any of this. I've just watched a few videos, felt like I needed to get my life in order when it comes to my finances. So here I am, you know, on the struggle bus. But I'm on the bus, so I'm still going to make it to my destination, right? Right? So, so yeah, so that was, and you probably hear a lot of noise in the background, and I do apologize because we live close by the expressway and our windows are thin. And then my guinea pig is just having a ball in her cage. She got a new cage. Yeah, so I could talk about that real quick. So I did. So like I said before, I got the stimulus check, then I got paid, and then I got all of my back pay for unemployment, which most of that's just sitting in my bank account. I did get a few things like Desi needed some shoes, she needed clothes, because I hadn't been able to do any of that. Like her shoes were too little. Like I hadn't been able to do any of that last year because I didn't have a job for pretty much most of the year. But you know, I said her shoes are too little, but she still want to wear them. Girl, But yeah, so I had to get her some clothes, some shoes, and then I got her like another game that she wanted for Christmas that I wasn't able to get. Um, I got me a laptop for school because I got a laptop from work to work from home, but you know, that's work. So I needed a new laptop because my laptop that I had previously, I bought it a few years ago. The battery, like, you can't use it if it's not plugged in. I bought something that was like $300, so you know, we didn't have a lot of space on it, so the space runs out really fast. And I'm just trying to have something that is more up to date, more up to speed, something that will hold all of my school stuff when I'm ready to be creative and tap back into my creativity. Because if you didn't know, like, I'm semi-artistic, like I like to paint and stuff like that. And I'm into photography, so that was one big reason why I wanted a newer laptop, so I can get back into photography, just for fun. And then what else did I get? Like, I bought Ruby, the guinea pig, a new cage because she needed a bigger cage. And I bought my little bookshelf back here. I do want to buy a camera so I can try to, you know, do this whole YouTube thing and like make it easier for me with a camera instead of using my phone. The cameras I looked at, it was like, I saw some that was like $4.99 and then like $6.99 and $7.99. And you know, I'm not no pro. I only have 300 something subscribers, 300 something family members, because y'all my family. So I only have like 300 something family members. So I don't think I need to spend $700 on a camera. But I also am like, maybe I can use camera. You know, the camera I can take with me when we go places and do stuff and take more pictures, because that's one of my goals, is take more pictures of my family, my little fam that I got, because we don't have a lot of pictures. So like when we go do family functions and stuff like that, I want to just be able to take more pictures and maybe, you know, record videos, just create memories. And well, not create memories, but you know, capture those memories. So yeah, so like that's, I was thinking about it. I don't know, like, I think I'm gonna have, I probably wouldn't have buyer's remorse. It's just Desi needs a bed. She had a bed, she broke the frame and then broke down the like box spring and all of that. So she needs a bed. But we're looking into buying a house. Yeah, that's something new. We're looking into buying a house, and I'm kind of thinking like maybe I should wait on the bed, because why put a whole bed together and then have to take it apart to move, you know? So she has like the mattress in the box spring or whatever. It's just, it's a piece of crap, but she can live on it, sleep on it. That it's not like where it's hurting her back or anything like that. It's just, she needs something new. And so yeah, so that's that. So like, she need that. And then I want to have money still saved up when we do buy a house. I want to have money still saved up. I need a new car. So it's like, I'm struggling with, do I want to make car payments? No, I don't. One of my sister's co-workers, daughter is selling a car. I don't know how much she's selling it for. I don't know the mileage. I don't know nothing about the car at this point right now. So I do need to get in touch with her so we can try to see, because I'd rather not have car payments right now. I want my income to be a little more, you know, about 10,000 more than what I make now. Like right now I make 42. I had a sticky note and I just cleaned up over here. So I make, I think it's about 42,000 a year, and I would really like to make 50, a little more than 50,000 before I have car payments, simply because that's just another expense. And why will I don't want my income to go up and then my expenses to go up, if that makes sense. So my income went up already. We're going to buy a house. My expenses are going to go up because we live in an apartment, so we pay electric. But when we get a house, we have to pay gas and electric, and then we have to pay water, sewage, and trash, and all of that. So decisions. So I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to work it all out in my head because all of this stuff that I need, I still need to have money saved up. And not just me. Erica have money saved up too. Like we are talking about, he want to go. He keeps, spinning back around to this combining, at least having a account together for house stuff. So we'll probably do that so that we both can put into and then use it, for the house and all of that. So I don't know. I guess maybe next time. I don't know. At some point in time, I have the answers to that. But so far, how is your let's get some conversation started. How is your budgeting going for January? How's your spending going for January? Because baby, you heard everything that I said, and my spending. I've been a little bougie here the past couple of weeks. My bank statement is probably like, girl, you doing the most. Been a little bougie, got a little extra money on hand, but I still, I need clothes, I need shoes, and still have not done it. I got a laptop for school and for business purposes, for myself. That was for me. I got, these, with social work, you have to take, with the class that I'm taking right now, it's psychopathology, and the book that I have is called the DSM-5. So I bought, these little tabs that go in it because it lists, all these mental health illnesses and diagnoses in it. And I got tabs for that. If I haven't even put it on there. I was looking at it last night and I was like, I'm gonna mess this up. But I haven't put it on there yet. But I'm going to. But I got that to make it easier for me to go through, find the different diagnoses, especially as I go through this class. What else did I get myself? I literally have not, thinking about it. I got some ink for my printer. I got some printer paper for myself. I got me a new stapler, and I still need shoes and I need clothes. But I'm like, do I want a camera or do I want shoes and clothes? Could I afford both? Yes, I could afford both of them, but I'm trying to save money. And another thing, everything kind of worked out with my schooling stuff. It did work out for my schooling stuff. So I'm gonna get a stipend from my practicum site. So that's gonna be extra income for the next 6 to 7 months. And that is a little over 1,000. So I plan to take that and put it up. So once I start getting that, I have to add some new slots in my budget. But I add all of that in there, and just so you can kind of see there's something extra, because y'all know I'm not telling y'all how much I got back from unemployment. Gotta keep a little bit of my life a mystery. But yeah, so just let me know in the comments below how your budget is going. It's still the first of the beginning of the year. So it's okay if you slipped up a little bit. It's okay if you're still trying to catch up after Christmas, whatever the case may be. It is okay. We got this. We'll get through this. By the end of this year, I plan to have a better hold on my finances, and I'm sure you will too. If you watch this whole entire video, go ahead and this time drop 3 orange hearts for me. If you have nothing else to contribute to the video. But I do want to know, tell me, how are things going for you? Let me know. So, with that being said, if no one's told you, you are loved. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye.